Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get the 2026 yearly reading for the sign of Scorpio. Okay, let's get crack-a-lackin'. 2026 in numerology equals 10. So 10 is the number for completion, perfection, new beginnings, divine order, things you're going to be seeing this year. A lot of closing of patterns or cycles, becoming more independent, creating new opportunities for ourselves. It's kind of the balance between personal growth and spiritual evolution. Okay, it's that smack in the middle, moving forward with it. It's karmic rebirth. Okay, you're gonna see a lot of creation versus destruction and destruction versus creation, vice versa, not particularly in any order. Okay, solar eclipses this year: February 17th in Aquarius, August 12th in Leo. Lunar eclipses are going to be March 3rd in Virgo and August 28th in Pisces. All right. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'll probably do a more extended, longer version on like the astrology and the movements throughout the year in the skies. But for now, I'm trying to keep the intro short. That way we can get through all 12 zodiacs for the new year. But hopefully before the new year is here, if not right after. Okay? Okay. All right. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Scorpio in January? What's going on for Scorpio in January 2026? That's fast. 2. Hierophant reversed and King of Cups reversed. You guys could be dealing with Taurus, Pisces. Okay. Could be dealing with people of authority who are being very judgmental. Could be even inconsistent or being like illogical, superstitious even. These people may be like easily excited. They may have a lack of depth. They don't have a very strong character. The way that you're going to view these people is that they're being ruthless or vicious. This could be like this could be a spiritual leader that you see this in. This could be like a high scale for some of us. This could be like the political arena where we're looking and seeing this kind of thing that's happening. For some of you, it may be a little closer to home. Maybe it's your boss. Maybe it's like the pastor or the priest at your church, or for some of you, it could be like some sort of agent that has some sort of power or authority over you, where you're getting these feelings from, where you're seeing these signs at. You could just be dealing with someone who's near you. They could just be older than you, and maybe this person is just doing things that to you seem ruthless or vicious. Okay, keep your distance from that person, especially emotionally. If you feel them start getting to that point where they're being irrational, put your emotional wall up. Even separate your energy from them if you're able to at that point. Like, just try to keep your distance and remove yourself from the issue if possible. Okay? All right, February. The Emperor, beautiful. Could be dealing with Aries. You might need to pay attention to where Aries or Mars placement is at that time during February. You're going to be feeling a lot of power, a lot of willpower, a lot of extra energy. You just feel rigorous. Like, things may be rigorous and you're finally getting past the fatigue point where you're capable of keeping up with things. Lots of control, lots of power within this. Things start becoming a lot more fair, a lot more positive for you in February. Definitely. March. March for Scorpio. 9 of Wands. Perseverance. Yeah, okay. So you're still coming in strong. You're still fighting the good fight. You know, you're finding your inner strength. You're pulling at your reserves when you need to and appropriately. You may be having a recovery of health at this point. You guys might be, maybe you picked like a more physical career, and you're like you're finally starting to see the benefits of choosing something like that. Maybe some of you have been hitting the gym. You're starting to see results. This is nice. This is a good energy. Good energy. For some of you, it may be that you're feeling a little more protective of your home space. Like you may be feeling like you need to put up cameras or install extra door locks, or, you know, you're really, really zoned in on making sure that home is safe, home is stable, home is peaceful. Okay? All right. March. Wait, no. January, February, March. April. Sorry, April. Ace of Pentacles. Man, y'all are winning, winning, winning this year, Scorpio. This is nice. Financial gain, some sort of new opportunity for abundance is coming in. Money might be entering in. Perhaps you get like some sort of inheritance you didn't know about, or maybe it's a promotion at work, some sort of economical break that we finally get here in April. There's some sort of abundance, okay? It could just be good luck. Maybe you like get a winning lottery ticket or do good at the casino. I don't know, something like that, okay? Prosperity is here. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Maybe coming to make you an offer. Where are we at? January, February, March, April. This is going to be May. It's going to be justice. Okay. Somebody might be dealing with some legal issues. There could be legal issues. Could be like a divorce. Could be a lawsuit. Could be like filing for unemployment. Um, maybe there's some sort of charge that happens somehow, some way that's not yours. Or maybe you did have a charge and it was like in. I don't feel like it's something you had before. I feel like this is something new, something coming in that just. It required a sacrifice, and the sacrifice is finally done, and the legal matter gets squashed. Okay, it gets squashed here in May. Could be dealing with a Libra. Also, pay attention to where Pluto is at that time. That is the planet of regeneration and transformation. Maybe there's like a shift, so maybe there's like a certain date, maybe the 11th or something that you need to pay attention to, something to do with the 11 or a 2. Maybe the 21st. I don't know. There's something that happens here. You're getting what you deserve. Okay? So if you've put the work in at that point, it's going to be great. And if you have not put the work in, you might be dealing with some karmic. Okay. June. June? Wow, that's a lot. We're not going to take all of them. We'll take the top. Oh, Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. Okay. Sagittarius energy comes with that, along with Mars. It is reversed. Okay, so you're going to be dealing with a lot of arrogance, jealousy, reckless behaviors, people being overly confident, loud, boastful. It's frustrating for you. Somebody might be also arguing with you. Someone might be coming in hot to argue with you over something, okay? The answer is no for them. Whoever this person is coming in to try to cause frustration or quarrel, the answer is no. The answer is no. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's all that needs to be said about that. July. Temperance reverse. Okay. Again, you got a lot of Saggy in your reading here. Lots of fire, lots of Aries, lots of Saggy. You got a little bit of earth and a little bit of water, but I mean, this is intense. That first half of the year is going to be pretty intense for you. Moving into July, we have Temperance reversed, okay? So there is going to be some sort of conflict or like a problem. I'm just going to put it as a problem. Stay off of the water, out of the water. You're struggling to keep your cup full while trying to make sure that you're giving to others, but also giving to yourself. You might be struggling with self-care. Some of you, your health could take a hit because you're so busy trying to keep everything else balanced and harmonious, giving everything else your patience and your energy that you're lacking, giving it to yourself. You're in that I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it energy, and you need to love yourself too. You need to sit and feel with it. Daffodils could be significant for somebody. Like if somebody ends up with a hospital stay, daffodils. Also, there's some sort of triangulated energy. Like there's some sort of like third party situation, or there's some sort of power of three dynamic that's happening where that could be the cause of the disarrangement, or the maybe it's like a bad combination of the three people. Like maybe there's not alignment between that power of three dynamic anymore. Like there's something about that here. Could be somebody is having health issues. Could be somebody um, is off balance. Could be you that is off balance. Maybe your health is taking the hit, and you can't be the power, the big power of the three. You can't keep giving and not getting back. It's a problem. Okay. All right. August. Mm. Some sort of new opportunity or some good news that comes. You're beginning to challenge yourself again. Like you found some growth here. There is a lot of potential. You're finding some sort of like rekindled passion for things here. And in the process of doing that, you're getting inspiration. Like just straight inspiration, motivation, even. Someone may offer you some advice. This person is going to be someone that's rational, very intelligent. They almost are going to appear unemotional. Okay. They're a very analytical thinker. They're going to make it make sense to you. And then once that happens, that inspiration and self motivation start to kick back in. You need to talk to this King of Swords in August. It's important. They could be a Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Yeah, they're gonna offer you some good advice, and the advice comes from you looking at a situation as if it's like you're going to war against people or war against a certain person. Like you're just really feeling like they're not trustworthy, or they're trying to take your power, they're causing problems, and instead of going to war with this person, this they're going to offer you some advice that gives you like another option, and that option is like ding, like light bulb turns on. You take it and boom, you're off to the races. You know what I mean? You don't see the option until this person comes in. Okay. All right. September. Ooh, okay. The Empress reverse. You have an Emperor in the upright and an Empress in the reverse. That is interesting. And they are 7 or 8 months apart. I don't know why that's significant, but I got drawn to it. All right. Um, Somebody is really focused in on their vanity, and it's bugging the shit out of you. They may be like trying to indulge in things that are luxurious, like it's unnecessary spending, unnecessary flattery. They lack the ability to refine their spending, to refine their standards, okay? And it's causing arguments on a magnitude of levels here. Like it's making things just real stale again. Because it just doesn't seem like they're capable. It's like, I hate to say this, but this is almost like that. I don't want to call it a moocher energy, but this is like that person that comes and brings nothing to the table, but still expects to eat. And it's not that they don't have the ability to do it, they just don't want to. And their brain, whatever they have is theirs, and they don't need to share to try to help group progress. And like that is an irritating energy for you, because if everybody is participating in the get together, then everybody should be participating in the food preparation. Or maybe this person does make the food and they're like, "Oh, I'm too good to clean up." Like maybe that's what sets you off. Something to that effect. Like there's some, or maybe maybe this could be a situation where it's like it's a partner that refuses to stop spending money even though they don't make the kind of money that they need to be buying what they are buying. Like they are very high standards and they have a mediocre job. Okay? Like it's very much those types of energies. This person could be coming in to like, they're trying to say something. Like I feel like it's an energy, a vibration that they're trying to say to you. I don't feel like they're asking you for anything, but it is very obvious that this person does not wish to make it equal. They do not want reciprocity. They believe that where they are at is where they are at and they are doing well, and there is nothing you can do to change this person's mind. They do not feel like they need to keep things at their own level. They do not feel like their level is the same as everyone else's. It's going to be this person's a tyrant. This person's just a tyrant. That's what I'm going to say. It's tyrannical. They have a complete lack of commitment, lack of refinement. They indulge in unnecessary luxuries. They're very posturing. They may even take a posture towards you, like ugh, whatever. Like it, they just. It doesn't matter what you say to them. Like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Like this person will cause their own karma, so I would not worry about them too badly. Okay, like just don't worry about them too badly. And if it's not a person that's coming at you, this could be your own energy. Perhaps you're living beyond your means, and you need to stop that. Or maybe there's something that you wanted to kind of take off and have an abundance, and it just hasn't. That could be a problem too. Maybe that's something we need to sit with ourselves and look at. Like, how come it's not growing? How come there's not some sort of progress with it? Maybe somebody like decided to go to therapy, but it's not working because they don't really open up. Okay. Or maybe it's a situation where could be someone trying to get pregnant and it's just not happening. And it could be because of this person's indulgences. I'm not going to dig at that one too deep because that one stung a little bit, so I'm going to leave that alone. All right, October. Two of Swords. There's division. It could just be a stagnant energy, but it could be like someone needs to face their fears with something. That or someone has like divided loyalties where it's like there's two different sets of family, two different sets of friends where like they can't seem to find a happy medium. Okay, it's a you're going to have to make a decision at some point where it's a crossroads of ideas. Like, do I want to follow this path with these people or do I want to follow this path with these people? Maybe for some of you, you might be having like a group of people you're close to, whether that maybe it's your partner is getting relocated or your friends are deciding to move elsewhere for better opportunities or family doing the same. Like maybe this is other people making a choice to go another direction, and you have to decide whether you are going to continue down the path you're going or if you're going to follow them into this new scary possibility. You should probably look into things, really dig at at the progress, the evidence of the path that they're going to understand whether it's the best path for you or not. Because when it's presented, you're blind to it. You don't really know a whole lot about it. Research is going to be important. All right, November. The Hermit reversed. Oh, stay away from your vices, men. Yeah. There's a lot of deceit, a lot of darkness, a lot of negativity that is going to surround you here in November. Just a lot of just immature, stubborn ass people that people, places, or things. Like maybe you're trying to fix things and they just won't stop breaking, or it's people that refuse to change their perception or the way they look at things. Like these are people that will, like, they won't even agree to disagree. They are just stuck in their fucking ways, man. Stubborn. Some of you could be dealing with a betrayal here in November. Walking in the snow. Something may be said or done while you're walking in the snow. You're really going within, man. Mm. Again with the third party thing. And the third party thing's coming up again. And y'all know how I feel about that energy if you've been with me on this channel for a while. Like, I don't like to fuck with a third party energy. If you're committed to a person, there shouldn't be a third party entity to begin with. But for whatever reason, there's a couple of cards here where it just really feels like there, maybe this is when it registers for you that there is a third party. There's a weird dynamic that comes out, and it's hidden enemies, okay? This person could be really shy. Maybe that's why they don't want to talk to you about it. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Oh, it's going to cause pain. It's going to need some healing. December. The Magician and the Seven of Wands. Okay. You're going to be putting a lot of effort into manifesting the things that you want. And there's going to be people that try to put you on the back foot for it. Like, they're going to be asking a lot of questions. They're going to want proof. There's going to be competition for it. Negotiations. Somebody might want you to sign a contract. Be careful with that energy, okay? Make sure you're dotting your I's, crossing your T's, and reading everything before you sign it. Could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries. Why is it so defensive, man? You're just trying to do what's best for you, and it's like somebody is super fucking defensive about it. You're like trying to create your destiny, and these people are just like fighting you, fighting you, fighting you. Be yourself. Strengthen your abilities that you have, like whatever strengths you have within this dynamic, hone them, master them. There's a lot of knowledge that you have, a lot of power, good work ethic. You're creating your destiny. You're moving towards your purpose. But it's like you just have to compete and negotiate and protect, fight all the time, all the fucking time with these people. You might just be in that energy, like, if, let's put it this way, if you are required to keep debating about why you are doing what you're doing, you may just reach that point where you reach the shutdown and you just stop telling people everything. You just move as you need to move, and you just deal with the consequences of it later, because there is no reasoning with the unreasonable, you know? Like, you need to create these new opportunities, and this other person is being destructive to that purpose, and that becomes a fucking problem. Yeah. Um, love and pleasure at that time may be at a low. Or maybe love and pleasure is like the root to the issues. That or the actions that someone has taken up to that point is the root of the problem. Okay. Let's get some advice. Advice for Scorpio 2026. Spirits, guides, ancestors. What advice do we have for Scorpio for 2026? Advice for Scorpio. Ooh, that's a lot. Holy shite. All right, we'll take topsies from each. It is not you versus you. You are in the mindset of you versus you, but these other people want to force you to compete. Don't leave the situation. It's not time to just give up and go. Yeah, you're challenged to hold faith. You're being challenged to hold your faith that you are doing the right thing, that you are making the best choices you can make. Hold that faith. The star energy is going to be important. Some of you may need to like draw a star and put it in your pocket, or if you're feeling down and out, draw a star on your body somewhere, okay? You're being challenged to keep fighting the good fight. Man, you're exhausted by the end of this shit, but you are being challenged to make sure that justice is served, to be rational about the shit that is going on instead of self-sabotaging or giving up completely. Like, you're being challenged to be rational, to be resourceful. I feel like this year is going to take pieces of you. It's there is a sacrificial energy to Tiwas, but it's very much that energy of like the warrior that fights for his home, for his family. Okay, so I mean, yes, you're willing to, that warrior is willing to give up his right to breathe, to live, but it is an honor to protect his family, his home, his culture. Okay, like that is the energy that you are absolving. That's your advice, or at least that's the energy you should be embodying this year. Something that's going to be a big challenge for you is to let go of things that are not serving you anymore. To trust and to let go. To leave shit. Like anytime you feel yourself wanting to like push issues, like it's almost like, you know, when they train dogs, okay? Like, and I'm not saying you're a dog, so please don't take it like that, but I'm just using it as an example to try to make this cohesive for you. When they train dogs, like service dogs, okay? They one of the key things that they use when they want a dog to not get distracted, or they don't want them to go to someone or something, they use a clicker, and they tell the dog, leave it, leave it. So when you feel your blood pressure going up and people are trying to pick shit with you and trying to make you do things that you don't want to do, leave it. Fucking leave it. Click your finger if you need to. Like, make some sort of action or word that you can use to put back in your brain to bring yourself back to that grounding energy. Like, if you can get to the point this year where you can 100% control your reaction, you are going to become a very dangerous individual. The thing that people like, authority, especially big power figures who are not good people, the thing they fear the most is people they cannot control. Okay, because they are dangerous motherfuckers. If they cannot control them, they can't predict them, and that entails a huge problem for them. You need to be that dangerous person. They need to understand that it is impossible for them to understand how you are going to react, because they can no longer manipulate the way that they present to you. You're past that point. You are past the point of allowing the manipulation to happen. You are looking for evidence. You are finding things out. You are putting up the boundaries. Okay, you are making sure that you have the ability to really know what the fuck is going on. And then you have opportunities coming in and justice coming your way. And then these people still come around, fucking with you, fucking with you, fucking with you. And then finally, You receive the advice that you fucking need to finally say, you know what, fuck this. And you drop that shit because it's no longer worth fucking trying to make it abundant, okay? Moving forward from that, you need to stick in that warrior energy. You need to leave it. If it's not worth putting yourself in that warrior energy for, then you need to not fuck with it at all. You need to not fuck with it. You need to leave it. It reminds me of that meme. What is the meme? It's like I let God handle it because if I handle it, I'm going to jail. Like very much this energy. Okay, very much so. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you, collective. If they resonate, please do hit the like. It helps the algorithm, helps get it out to more people to see. There is the option to share, option to subscribe if you would like to the channel. I would appreciate it. Big, huge thank you to those of you that have tipped or donated. If you haven't, like my Cash App and my personal email for personal readings is all in the description box for you guys if you want to tip, donate, or if you'd like a personal reading, it's all down in the description. I will also put timestamps in the description and the comment section so that you guys have those. Yeah, we did signs as we went, so we don't need to go into those. Just taking one last look at the cards, guys. Just making sure that I don't get cued in or on anything. Again, the star symbol. If you're feeling that lack of hope, lack of energy, lack of faith, lack of balance, the star, okay? The star or a sun symbol. They make keychains with them on them. They make sigils with them on it. You could always just draw it on yourself or draw it on paper, put it in your pocket, like however you need to get it done. I keep seeing this ritual in my head too. I don't particularly, you know, indulge in these type of things, but it's coming up, so I'm going to say it. There is a ritual that you can do for people that are trying to run your name through the dirt. You put their name on a piece of paper and you stick it in your shoe. You walk all over it. It is to disperse the shit talking. Okay? So if that is an okay option for you guys to try to do. I mean, there's plenty of things you can do to protect yourself from negativity, but that's just a small scale one that you can use to try to combat some of the underhanded behavior that goes on behind the scenes, okay? All right. With that, I'm going to wish you all lots of love and light. Happy New Year, and I will see you on the other side.